perform, you know what I mean, 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. in Toronto, or not Toronto, but in New York, or any of his lyrical songs. He's gonna perform hits. Now, one thing I'll say about Kendrick, nigga, Kendrick is there, by the way, great breath control, I give him all credit to. Kendrick is like rapping the whole fucking song. Like the entire song. Like Kendrick's show is not a sing-along. That is still true. And I haven't been to this GNX tour, but I went to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, that tour, and it was not a sing-along. It was a great performance by Kendrick. Don't have anything bad to say, but it's not where the crowd is singing every fucking line. With Drake, as soon as the beat comes on, you hear the entire crowd sing it. Our time to rap. It's one of the reasons I was saying somebody who loves him, like, nigga, I want to perform it. Fuck that. Like, Drake is just kind of there just holding the mic out and people are singing his shit. Is that crazy? I'm watching this shit, and by the way, again, I'm trying to be fair, but I am trying to be critical too. Objective critical, not hating critical. The building is packed, but so the bitch basically was acting like I said Kendrick wasn't gonna sell out. Then she later comes back and says, oh no, I did say eventually he was gonna sell out. Then she uses a clip where I'm reacting to the performance, and I actually even say on the clip, he sold it out. The building is packed. But I'm wondering how many of these motherfuckers are like diehard Kendrick fans, because I ain't gonna lie, like that was a huge moment. I would think the whole crowd would be rapping his verse. I'm only hearing one nigga with a camera rap the verse. But again, I don't want to. I'm not trying to hate. I'm just wondering, like, wait, how is this shit so packed and these niggas is not singing every fucking nigga? Now I think I'm about it, and I know I be streaming drunk all the time, but I know my valid points that I usually make sequentially. That was a point to connect to this other point. His concerts, I said, probably has a bunch of SZA fans. So Grand National probably has a bunch of SZA fans, and I don't think SZA fans are gonna know all of the rappy songs by Kendrick bar for bar. They know the hits, swimming pools, etc. But would they know every line of Like That? Maybe not. So I said, maybe that's what's going on. Because SZA fans are in the building, they want to hear a bunch of singing. They don't really want to hear you going crazy on bar for bar. If I guarantee, let me see, what verse? And by the way, this also applies for Drake. If Drake performed Do Not Disturb, I think the crowd wouldn't sing line for line. No way. If he performed Tuscan Leather, I don't think the crowd is singing like every line. I don't think everybody knows them songs, even though they're wildly popular. But Drake performs his hits. You get what I'm saying? Let me not use Drake. Well, there's not many other artists that has that effect. But I would imagine if you like Kendrick to go pay, and I don't know what prices they were charging for this. You go see Kendrick Lamar, like that's one of the biggest records he's dropped. Y'all should be singing every fucking, y'all should be rapping every line. I'm hating? It's okay. If I'm hating, it's okay. Yo, a Travis Scott concert, they sing every fucking word. Yeah, I went to Travis concert too, but again, Travis concerts are kind of like a hit fest. Like he's performed Theme 30 times in a row. He's performing all these hits. He's not really performing like songs that maybe only a few people know, or like his deep cuts that are maybe just like core fans, you know? And I'm not saying like that's a deep cut, but again, it's more of a verse, not necessarily the full song. Now, and this is up to you if you want to call this hate. I know Kendrick could do arenas. I know this. I'm not saying that's another thing with this bitch, bro. She even puts up points where I'm giving this nigga credit, but she's trying to use me like I'm the biggest hater. I'm giving the nigga credit. And Kendrick's a small artist and nothing like that. But I'm wondering how much of this stadium tour is the direct byproduct of this moment of the battle, and then Not Like Us, and maybe it attracts certain people that maybe only are there for Not Like Us. Again, I'm not saying that's most likely what's happening, but I'm wondering because I'm like, and by the way, to be fair, I would fall back off that point, honestly. So that point that maybe there's a bunch of people showing up just to hear Not Like Us, I think maybe 10% of the people would be like, they're like, oh, that's the hottest song, which is it's gonna be a generational song. Maybe 10%. I think the rest of the people are showing up because they love SZA or they love Kendrick. But at that point, I was trying to figure out like why everybody ain't singing every word. Now, granted, it's still a rappy rap song. I guarantee. Watch. I guarantee for Not Like Us, they sing every word. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So I'm just wondering if these motherfuckers, I'm like, maybe they're just kind of fringe fans, but Not Like Us is the biggest. It's probably one of the biggest songs of the decade, right? So it's like, yeah, they're like, all right, okay, like that, all right. Yo, when is he gonna do Not Like Us? Which, by the way, I don't know if that's the case. Right now, it's just a theory. We're still scrolling the timeline. If I'm Kendrick, I'm doing Not Like Us 10 times. If that's the case, but I don't know yet. So. By the way, you know, shout out to my squad. You know, while I was giving Shorty her 24 hours and she came up with that bullshit reason, they actually posted the full clip. And they posted it with context, 13 minutes of it. This is why I keep saying there's a page on Twitter named Chat Nigga 101. You see, I'm not one of them content creators that strikes people like that. Unless you're like doing some real crazy bullshit. But like, I like what they do over there because they don't use 2 minute clips of Akademiks. They'll use the whole topic. And I like when you use the whole topic because I'm liable to say some shit that might be intended to be a little bit hilarious, but might have some hint of truth, and people will completely forget the context because they're triggered by that short clip. So I like the fact that they post the entire thing, okay? Now, of course, my people over at Akademiks TV, they posted this full clip. And remember, she said, remember the clip she used? Don't want to dismiss this dude. I just think his fans is broke. Okay, good. His fans is a bunch of niggas that don't have a lineup. All right, let me go further in the clip. And by the way, they said 1350. Let's go 1350. $13.50. Here we go. The prices are going to go down, and I think it'll get sold out. That's it. Chat, you see how the media lies, bro? They use the part where I said his fans is broken dusty, which I still believe they're broken dusty. But then they don't use the part. So they were trying to use that to say, oh, Ak was saying this ain't going to sell out. And look, it sold out. But 13 minutes later, I literally said, oh, nigga, it is what it is. So anyway, the prices are going to go down, and I think it'll get sold out. That's it. Intellectual dishonesty, okay? Now, give me a second, and hold on. Also, speaking of which, was I right? I said the price is going to go down. I'm not saying that they put tickets on sale. Once, they get, that's what happens normally. This ain't a Kendrick thing. But I keep telling you, it's Live Nation. They're going to make sure this bitch gets sold out. Okay, when it gets closer to the venue, here they said, look, we're giving away some tickets. Okay, it's a giveaway. Then they said, look, game time. You can get tickets 60% off. Bro, like, I'm not lying. But these people, they're intellectually dishonest. They spend more time trying to get attention than actually putting in research. They want to react for rage bait, but they don't want to watch the entire thing in context. They're intellectually dishonest people. This is why people don't like them. And obviously, I get it. The K-bots were boosting her up because she's defending Kendrick and she's going at me, and they're going to see that as a W. But you can't see why this unsuccessful fucking fool is as unsuccessful as she is.
What is this? Up to 60% off on tour with SZA. Last minute tickets.
She's the actual liar. This woman took a clip, used only the part that served her point. She then used that point after she got free tickets herself. It's not like she bought it. She then tried to say, me.
These tickets are probably the resale tickets. Shit, I can go to is resale tickets. It's not the prices that was the original prices. Those are probably 60% off of the resale.
Shaming Kendrick fans, which I did and I stand by, but she didn't buy her own tickets. And then she leaves out the part where I said they're still going to sell out because that doesn't fit her narrative. She puts it in the tweet, kind of like at the end of the tweet, trying to be like, oh yeah, he didn't say that, but fuck that. Then tries to act like I was making shit up. It's clearly here. There was tickets on sale. I'm telling you, chat. I'm telling you. These people, Loren Lorosa, complete fraud. Tells half the story dependent on if she likes you or not. Very bad. This is why Donald Trump said fake news. Nasty work. Nasty. Yeah, this is nasty work, chat. And if I didn't have the platform I have, if I had the chat niggas who ride behind me 10 toes down, this person would got away with this lie. Tell a selective story, act the bad guy, get these retweets, and run off into the sunset while TDE hits her up and says, there you go, girl, you're doing our bidding. We're going to give you some more tickets. This is bot work. That's bot work. This person's a liar. And Charlamagne should be ashamed of himself for sitting next to this goddamn liar while she lies and tries to tear down the reputation of people who work so hard and diligently to build their shit up. This person is a fucking liar. She tells half a story with a bullshit narrative and never gives you the entire full truth. Why? Because her ass got sweetened with 2 fucking tickets in the mezzanine for motherfucking Kendrick Lamar. You see how cheap these motherfuckers are? How much snake shit are you gonna do, Loren Lorosa? You done try to snake Shorty out of her job. Now you're trying to lie on me. What else you got up your sleeve? When will you actually put the work in? When will you actually be entertaining? You know what you can't take away from me? Bitch, I'm gonna sit up here and put 45. Okay, what we talking about? We gonna do it. We gonna get it lit. Shout out to all my truck drivers. They watch me for hours. Shout out to all my people who added 9 to 5s, wherever the fuck they got going on. Listen, I don't care if it's a playoff game going on. Shit, I would even stream during the Super Bowl. Not saying a lot of people watch, but still, people know. Axe on Live, he gonna give us a reason to watch. He gonna either entertain us or try to educate us. But at least he gonna give us something to value. And I fuck with that. Unlike you, these yellow belly journalist tactics don't work. So let's keep going. All right. So now she's trying to use this as a moment to put her video while she's recording from wherever suite. By the way, I think I can go on this page and find it. Grant, could you find it for me real quick? It's on this page because I was talking about the tour. I was talking about the tour not too long ago. I was talking about the tour and I gave him credit. And this is what I'm saying. I really dislike people like Loren Lorosa. She only tells a story that fits her narrative. There's a video of me talking about, I think it was a second tour date where I talked about him, Kendrick, breaking the record for 9 million sold. Let's see. There's a video of me talking about it. They posted it because when I wake up in the morning, I look at videos of me, you know, what I did the night before. And I usually go to this page and I look on my YouTube as well.
All right, bro. He's talking about subjects that she's not mentioning. She ain't talking about this. What are you talking about?
Okay, here we go. This is that. Now, I talked about it, and they even said, yo, Ak was honest. Ak was honest. Here we go. That's some future shit. I really like this page. Whoever's behind this, man, fuck with you. Okay. Let me keep going. Okay, can we find it? Here we go. Yeah, look, this don't fit her narrative. This don't fit her narrative. This don't fit her narrative, chat. She ain't gonna mention this. DJ Akademiks predicts Kendrick and SZA's Grand National Tour will outdo Drake and SZA It's a Blur tour numbers, which is holding the record, 320. He's unsure if it'll be a hip hop tour since SZA, the co-headliner, leans R&B. By the way, for anybody who might be like, oh no, you're hating, because I've seen some people say that, you're hating. Why would you say because SZA's on the tour, it's not a hip hop tour? Not hating, this is a legit question. My voice, sorry. It's a legit question. On the Run tour, I think it's called that. On the Run tour, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Okay? That got 109 million, well actually 144, no, oh shit, never mind. What's the name of the tour? It was a co-headline. This wasn't considered hip hop because Jay is hip hop, Beyonce is pop/R&B. It wasn't considered a hip hop tour. Okay, this is why on the list of top highest grossing hip hop tours, they actually grossed more than did they? Or just right there. 100. What the fuck? What was the numbers? Let me get the actual numbers. The fucking full numbers. I think they grossed more than the 50 tour because they were charging mad money. But here's the thing: it didn't rank. Yeah, 109 million. So that would have been ranked over the 50 tour, which was 105. Why isn't it on the list? It's not on the list because Beyonce is a pop/R&B act. Jay-Z's a rapper. So I made a great point. I thought I made a great point. Chat, I'm up here. I'm really knocking down great points. Kendrick and SZA, one is not hip hop. SZA is not hip hop. Drake and Savage, they're both hip hop artists, right? G-Unit, hip hop. Who else? Everybody else is hip hop. So I asked the question, and this is why it's captioned that way because I did ask that question. I said, I don't know if it's going to be ranked as a hip hop tour because of the co-headliner. Okay? But I gave him all the credit. I say he's gonna break the record if it counts in million. Category or another. Is this a R&B concert or a hip hop concert? So I gave credit there. Let's keep it going. I think there's another one where I'm really reacting to, like, it was a clip, and I was like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit kind of a little lit. Which I was honest about it. If I can't find it here, somebody find it. I was reacting to the GNX tour, and this is after the first night. The first night I was just like, because we only saw a few videos. Wait, where is it? Jesus Christ. By the way, I said the same thing about Beyonce tour when they came out with that bullshit thing, talking about it's not selling out. I said it's impossible for an artist like Beyonce who's backed by Live Nation to not sell out. The tactics used by Live Nation, they're gonna sell out. By the way, did y'all see the first night of Beyonce's tour? It looked all sold out. That's why I don't clown artists.
New York, New Jersey. New York City, I can tell the people want it. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, I did that.
Hey, what's up, now?
99 cents. So he was gonna go at her regardless. He said, respond or I'm gonna go at you. She doesn't. He's gonna go at her regardless.
Exactly.
He is such a BTCH.
Exactly. He just want to go at her regardless. Exactly. Appreciate that $5 tatted. Exactly. So regardless if she did or didn't, she did, and now he's nitpicking and moving the goalposts and trying to be a victim. At the end of the day, he just trying to be a victim right now. Acting like she says something so egregious where he has to defend his honor. Because if he don't defend his honor and his good name on something that he did lie about, that's gonna be the end of his career. Stupid.
It's a fucking Ponzi scheme. They can't lose. Okay? Where is it? If I can't find them, just go to YouTube or something like that. Here we go. Oh! Let me just let it play. Loren Lorosa. Hater. You need to read more, watch more. Listen, let me tell you this. My whole life is all based around my job. Let me tell you this. I don't care if I'm in the pool, I'm listening to a podcast. I don't even listen to music that much outside of this, other than someone you love by drinking party. Anyway, I listen to content all day because I know when I come on here, I need to be accurate. I need to be on top of my game. I don't treat this like a 9 to 5 because I spent my whole life building this shit. So, at the end of the day, this lazy bum, Loren Lorosa, takes some shit she's seen on TikTok and then acts like that's my full opinion. Oh, here's a tour yelp. If I'm the tour yelp for Kendrick Lamar, you dumb bitch. What about acknowledging when I say this? Shit. Y'all watch this while I go take a piss, man. I think this is W. I'm going to tell you why. My boy rapping with no backing track. Right? If again, some of y'all don't know concerts. That boy rapping with no backing track. He's doing it. There's no backing track, no hype man. And he's rapping a 7-minute song. Like Euphoria is like 7 minutes. And then he still got to do other songs. Bro, it's mad. It's like bars.
What does this have to do with her talking points? What does this have to do with her talking points? Nothing. This has nothing to do with her talking points. She proved what you said was a lie, and that was it. And just because you give Kendrick half a credit, because when you say things like this and then you give Kendrick Lamar backhanded compliments. Like he will kind of give a compliment and then he'll disrespect him at the same time. Like he'll give a compliment and then he'll try to poke a hole in it. So if people want to say that you a Kendrick hater, they got every right to. You know how many stupid shit that you didn't say about Kendrick? So shit, if that's her opinion of you, bitch, you are a Kendrick hater. I feel like you a Kendrick hater. And so what? Shit.
This could be Jay-Z vibes. But he's a better performer than Jay-Z. He is. But Jay-Z, one thing I like about Jay-Z concerts, he raps every word. Jay-Z raps every word. I love it. Oh, I'm actually surprised he says Drake. I would think that like he's so draked out. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This is hip hop at its heights. Hey, bro, niggas is.
Look at God. God didn't want to hear your stupid ass screaming and yelling no more, so he fucked up your mic. We back.
My bad. I know it's muted. Chat, you see what I'm talking about, chat? Do you fucking see this, man?
We back.
That's why I fucking hate these bitches, bro. Look. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This is hip hop at its heights. Hey, bro, niggas is sitting there in a stadium watching this nigga spit bars. This is why I hate these bitches, man. I wake up disliking them, man. They tell half the story and they contort it. These are the type of hoes that got you on the blog just say some random shit about you, and then when you respond, they call you misogynistic, man. Because when they lie about you, it's supposed to ride. Believe all women. But when you respond, they're like, why the fuck you defending yourself? Nigga, why you don't just let her lie on you like that? You gotta stop it. Everybody has to be held accountable. Loren Lorosa, you're a fucking liar. You're dishonest. There's clips out there, mad clips, where I'm giving this leprechaun ass nigga all type of props because his tour is doing pretty good and he's gonna beat Drake's record. And I've been honest about it. But your bum ass, when you get 2 free tickets, thinking about the next cock to guzzle to get on to the next opportunity, you think it's appropriate to bring up my name. Using one thing that was only shit out of context and don't even play the full clip where I basically counter the same narrative you're trying to say. You're a lazy fucking bum. No dancers, it's bars. Bruh, I'm a Drake fan. You know, Drake my favorite. I hate these hoes all the time. Remember Kanye best? I was gonna drink, but I gotta drink. These bitches drive me to drink. But I gotta get Kendrick credit for this, bro. The niggas just sitting there just spitting bars in the stadium. Yo, wait, chat, y'all gonna let this hoe lie on me like that, though, chat? I just wanna know. Y'all watching this? I'm breaking it down real time. Are y'all gonna let this hoe lie on me? She says I'm a liar, like I was saying that Kendrick's show wouldn't sell out. When I said the opposite, 10 minutes later, she did not include that. She's acting like I'm saying, yo, his show is just whack as fuck, low energy, this and third. You see it, my nigga. This is April 28th. I'm giving it props. I said he's giving me Jay-Z vibes. Hip hop at its highest. Yo, the niggas. He's actually a better performer than Jay-Z. I'm giving up all the... And this bum-ass bitch gets online and says I'm lying, and now one of y'all say, bitch, what you talking about? I listen to Act. Yo, chat, y'all gonna let her lie on me like that? This says I'm better props. I said he's giving me Jay-Z vibes. Hip-hop at its highest. Yo, the niggas... He's actually a better performer than Jay-Z. I'm giving up all the credit, and this bum-ass bitch gets online and says I'm lying, and now one of y'all say, bitch, what you talking about? I listen to Act. Yo, chat, y'all gonna let her lie on me like that? These are the type of bitches that cry rape and all that type of shit. When you let a bitch lie on you, bro, they continue to lie on you. That's a fact. You gotta stop these hoes from lying on you, bro. Y'all gonna really let these hoes lie on me, bro? You really gonna let this hoe lie on me, bro? Really? I could understand if I really said, you know, I'd have joked it off. But you gonna really let this hoe lie on me, bro? You really gonna let her lie on me, bro?
See, once again, he is trauma. He said this is a girl that'll say that they graped you. Listen, Akademiks, he's traumatized. So he thinks every woman is, you know, the woman that he's dealing with in this case. Hey, he's angry. Hey, here, bro. Eat a Snickers, bro. Eat a Snickers, bro. Eat a Snickers. Eat a Snickers, bro.
These are type of hoes.
So he's talking about himself. Right here. He's talking about himself right here.
When they don't get it their way, they gonna make a story up, nigga. They make a story up.
He's talking about himself right here.
Bro, she came out of the blue with this shit, bro. And y'all gonna let this hoe just lie on me. That's how bad y'all wanna see me down? This is why I told the girl on cam show, just chill out, shorty. This bitch.
Does Akademiks know that his response to this is going to make him look a certain type of way, not because of her tweet? Does he realize this? That people going to sit back and analyze this and be like, what? Bro, what are you mad about? Nobody that I know of. I know I didn't look at her tweet and say, oh my gosh, this is the end of Akademiks' career. But the way that you're responding, I could say, ooh, this might be the end of Akademiks' career. But go ahead and crash out, bro. All right. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Say, come on, bro. And we know you like them king size. There you go. That'll fit in your mouth. We know you like them king size, so you know. We know you like. We know you like them king size, so say and calm down, bro. Just imagine this is Drake right here. Imagine this is Drake. All right, calm down, bro. Say Imagine this is Drake. Pause, no Diddy. Just all right.
Bitch is lying on me. I don't care if it's your friend, she lying on me. That's what I'm telling Cam and Mace, bro. Yo, a bitch is lying on me, I can't respond? Yo, wait till the host start lying on y'all. I guarantee it's gonna it's gonna fuel you. You're gonna go crazy. When a bitch start lying on you, this is what this bitch is doing. She's lying on me. She's lying on me, call me a lie. This should drive me to drink, chat. This should drive me to drink, man. Y'all really gonna let this whole lie on me, bro? By 2025, man, I can't let another bitch tell another lie about me, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I know, like, I did come into this year, and I do gotta, like, I'm gonna start. This is why I ain't even going on the cam, the girl will be on cam show. Man, I could tell y'all chicks say anything, and then when I respond back, now it's why you attacking a woman. So I get it. I'm gonna just start treating y'all like retarded kids. I don't like whatever. Yo, you a chick, shut up, stay in a woman's place. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all honestly. I'm not really even trying to beef with none of y'all females no more. But I can't let y'all lie on me like that. I can't let no woman. Yo, let me tell you, men, we can't let a woman get away with lying on a nigga, bro. We just can't, bro. These are the type of bitches that will make all the type of allegations against a nigga, bro. Trust. When a woman get comfortable with lying on a man, knowing the man can't say nothing back because people gonna attack him, they realize that.
Oh yeah, he is definitely traumatized. He is traumatized. Yeah, he going back to that that pool situation that Ain't you got a weird case? Are you talking about your weird case, right?
That's a weapon. I'm trying to defend my reputation because this person just came online. No one told her to do it. I actually even spoke up on her behalf when she was trying to snake another woman out of her job when she came in as a replacement but don't want to leave. I said, well, I see why they might want you because at least you know how to read. The other one don't know how to read. Like, that's hilarious. I think if she sees her name on a cake, she couldn't tell what it is. She might think it's a hieroglyphic. She's stupid. She's really gone. So I said, the only qualifications that I really had to back this Loren Lorosa chick, I said she know how to read at least. One know how to read, one don't know how to read. Okay, simple decision. But then I didn't know that she had this in her tool belt. She's a liar, a fraud. She intentionally distorts the truth to fit a narrative that she could get in cool with certain audiences or certain people. They gave you some free tickets and you decided to come online and slander me?
Who does that sound like, chat? Chat, who did he just describe? Did he describe Loren or did he actually describe himself? Sound like you looking in the mirror. Sound like you mad at yourself at this point. Sounds like you mad at yourself because that's literally what you do. That's literally what you do every single damn day.
You don't got that energy up there for just hilarious? What's going on? Anyway. Should give me a headache how tight I am. All right. Let me keep going. Had me looking forward to see what the crowd energy was like. It was on fire, and not like us. Again, not paying attention to a bunch of stuff. Akademiks reviews are literally that. Reviews. And he has been fair-ish. See, this is what I don't like. You call me a liar already. This is the worst type of person. You done call me a liar. You didn't say, hey, maybe I misspoke. I should have called him a liar. But I saw a clip, and it wasn't what he said. Oh, I also heard that later he switched or adjusted his opinion. No. She's now saying it when nobody's going to see this other than me bringing it up here. Akademiks reviews are literally that. Reviews. And he's been fair-ish lately, but parts of what he said versus what it was given IRL didn't add up. I mean, he said Kendrick destroyed hip-hop. I told you, well, first of all, you see, I hate when people say this. Same issue I'm having with this chick, bro. I told you, I could name the rappers. I just don't think they want their name to be in the headline. The rappers themselves who told me, like, bro, right now we ain't trying to. Rappers told me that the nigga ruined hip hop just because of the atmosphere Dot created. That now it makes it tougher for other people to even start churning up their machine to be able to drop. Because everybody is so tuned into this, like, back and forth, and now everything got to have a deeper meaning, and it's kind of like almost suck the air out of just what regular, sometimes fun-loving hip-hop is. It's a fact. So I do think the nigga destroyed hip-hop. But also that Kendrick was a great performer who didn't need a headline. What? Anyway, moral of the story, I had an expectation based off the reviews. It changed. Everything subject to change as you see below. I'm out. Catch me. Okay. That's why I said Kendrick ruined hip-hop. Because ever since he came with that little battle energy, that's cool. Drake and Pusha T got into it. Niggas said, that's why I said Drake. All right, man. Yeah, I just said that already. Bro, this shit just gave me a headache, bro. Is this more? Chat, this is the type of bitch I'm telling you. And I know some of y'all don't like me using the B word, but when people play with you and play with your name, and they use a inflammatory phrase that gets people's attention, then they slowly back off of it in the most nonchalant way. That's not someone who is either contrite or considering what they were doing. That's somebody playing in your face. You called me a liar, then you had 4 points basically saying, he's not lying, I just saw one clip. So the problem here was you. You saw one thing of me reacting to one video and didn't realize you called me Kendrick tore Yelp. I've reacted dozens of times to Kendrick performances. And for the most part, I've given glowing reviews and given him and his stage performance and even the crowds at these concerts props. You chose to ignore it. You wanted to, you knew what that was gonna do. Act as a liar. So you use that. And when you use that, and then that gets the reaction out of me, because you know I'm coming behind myself. Now, you try to be accurate. Like, well, you know, just to be fair here. No, he has been a little bit fair recently. Blah, 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 blah. No, get it right in the first place. If you had said, hey, I didn't know what to expect because I've seen some Akademiks videos, but let me tell you how it was. Cool. When you say I'm a liar, people expect that everything I've said was a lie. Like I'm being intentionally dishonest, and I'm going off things I've seen based on a few videos. I ain't get to go to the tour yet. I will be going shortly. I don't know why everybody else is jumping on this getting that women shit when y'all are accused or when certain words or certain reputational things happen to y'all where people say you're A, B, or C. Y'all don't care that somebody play with your name and your reputation? I see a lot of y'all crash out over that. But when it's me, I'm supposed to just, it's okay, just pin me up on the cross and just throw darts at me. No, fuck that. So I think my job is done here. Please, Loren Lorosa, please, next time when you're gonna try to mention my name, bro, make sure you're actually kicking some facts and some honesty, or at least tell the people you don't like me and that you're just lying because you want to drum up a narrative. Because at least with that, I could see where it's at and I could gauge and respond to you appropriately. But I don't like that pussy shit you just did. Call me a liar, then in 4 tweets, you basically say, yeah, you ain't really lied, but you know, I made an assumption off one video. No, nigga, that's your laziness. That's your fucking laziness. Okay. Well, that was good. Good rant. Now let's get on to the rest of the stream. Why did I see that,
All right, there we go. Let me see if the Breakfast Club, did the Breakfast Club react to this? Let's see. Did they react to it this morning?
Good morning, USA!
Besides his continued vision.
No, I don't know. Well, we'll see if Loren responds to this or not. And we'll see if Cameron responds to this or not. More importantly, I want to hear from Cameron and Mace. So TikTok, Cameron, Mace, you on the clock. All right. If y'all don't respond back, y'all ain't from New York. All right. So that's it. Hey, a salute to Loren, man. Salute to Loren. Hit dog a holler. Brr! All right. Basically, Akademiks, you did a whole hour worth of crying, victim. You being a Karen. You being a little bitch. You could get these. Man, shut up, bro. Don't nobody want to hear these. Shut up. Just shut up, bro. You got exposed. Deal with it and move on. All right. But other than that, man, I'm going to holler at y'all. See y'all. I'll keep y'all update if we get any more information. But other than that, man, if y'all new to the channel, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Thank everybody for the donations. And thank y'all for the support, man. All right. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. I am gone. Holla at y'all. I'm done.